In this video, we're going to look at the cat command. The cat command can be used for file creation and file concatenation. Okay, so I've logged into CiderMill, and I'm at my playground directory. So if I do pwd, you can see I'm in the playground directory right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the cat command first just to create a file, put some text in it. Very simple. So I'm going to write cat, do the redirection, just a single arrow, and then I'm going to have a file named test.txt, and I can hit the enter key, and you notice I don't have my bash prompt anymore. What I can do is I can just start typing. So I will enter some text here, and I will. Okay, just a couple of sentences. It's like a very, very simple text editor that would, create files. All right, so I wrote a couple of lines there. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to hit my enter key just to kind of get my new line, and I'm going to hit Control D, and that puts me back into my bash screen. Okay. Now, I'm going to actually use less right now to look at that file, and you can see there's the text for it. So that worked out pretty good. Okay. So I'm going to actually do this again just to get two files going. So I'm going to have test2.txt, and I'm just going to write this is a text 2 file, whatever. I'm just adding some content. All right, hit my enter key, Control D, back to my bash screen. Use the less command on test2 this time. Oh, sorry. And we have that content as well. So far, so good. Okay, we kind of see how that's working. Now, one thing that cat can do is cat is actually really good for reading little tiny files. So I can actually go cat, and I can do test2.txt, and it's going to output the contents right there. If you use cat to read a long, really large file, then it's going to take you all the way to the bottom of the file. So less is probably better for bigger files. Cat is excellent to use for smaller files. I use cat quite a bit because I'm mostly looking at smaller stuff. Okay, so I've got that one, and then I can also go cat test1.txt, and I got that information as well. So that's kind of nice. Of what cat can do is it can create files. It can also read the contents of a file. But there's one more thing that it can do that actually is kind of neat, is it can concatenate files. So I can go cat, and I can have test1.txt and test2.txt, and I can redirect that or combine those files into one that I'll call combined.txt. And when I do that, and I go ahead and cat that, there it is. Okay, you got my first bit of text that I entered, and then you have the second part of the text that I entered. So that is how we can use the cat command. To summarize, we looked at the cat command, and we saw how we can do file creation with it, file concatenation with it, and we also saw that we can actually use it to read very small files. So remember, unlike the less command, it doesn't allow us to page through files. It would just take us to the end. But for small files, it works out really well.